Hello, this is about trading sessions. This video is about trading sessions. So what I do, I go to Forex Factory. You can see there the website is written here. You just type this forexfactory.com, and then when you go to the website, you just scroll. What you do to scroll down, and then you will see it will be written here sessions. I'll just take a screenshot, and then we will work on this screenshot to avoid the advert and all that coming up. This is free, and then I'll switch off my data, because when the data are on, a lot of things can get in. Okay, WhatsApp messages and all those things, and we don't want that. So you have these sessions. Okay, you scroll down, you found your sessions. Now it's time to work on them. I'll tell you what this means. This is the Sydney sessions. This is a Tokyo session. This is London. This is New York. Okay, so most of the time you have the currencies for all these sessions. Okay, so for Sydney we will have AUD. I'm not sure about NZD, something like that. I'm not sure about NZD, but we will have them on Sydney. This is just a time. And then on Tokyo you will have JPY. You know, Tokyo is Japan. And then on London, remember London, we have Euro, we have GBP, we have CHF. That's London. These are the currencies for London. New York, obviously, you have USD, and then you have Canadian dollar, CAD. Okay, so what this means is that this is when the banks or the market in London opens. You can see we have time here, and then we have this line here. So this line it tells you where we are. You can see this line now. It says we are exiting Sydney and getting in Tokyo. You can see it's here at the end, and then if we are here, this line will be here in real time. So now we are exiting Sydney into Tokyo. Okay, and then it will move during the day to show you where we are. And then there's this thing saying when they say market overlapping, it means that the market Sydney will be open and Tokyo will be open at the same time. This begins here. You can see here it's around 3 a.m. You have Sydney and London, you have Sydney and Tokyo at the same time, and here from here you have Tokyo and London at the same time. From here you have New York and London at the same time. That's what they call market overlapping. Okay, so in this case, when we are on Tokyo, you must trade JPY. When we are on London, you trade Euro and GBP and CHF. But you can trade any currency with JPY, not necessarily JPY alone, with other currencies, even if the currencies are from another market. Because now you are in this, you must just take JPY with another currencies, which you can take with USD, which will open here, or with London, whatever. Okay, because you want the moving market, you don't want the market which does not move. Sessions is just saying now in Japan they are up, they woke up, there are news happening, the banks are operating, information is coming out from Japan, the market is opening, people are trading and all that, which means activity for JPY is great at that moment. But once Tokyo closes, most of the time the activity won't be great because everyone is sleeping in Japan. But I will tell you the tricky thing here. Sydney, the market is so slow. That's where most of the time the market won't move with Sydney. And then you'll have high spread on the brokers which use spreads. You'll have a very high spread here because the market is not moving. But once you go to Tokyo, the market start moving, and then from Tokyo to New York, the market is great. And then another thing that you must know, I find Tokyo moving slow but consistently, not as fast as it's not volatile. And then you find London sometimes volatile, but the most volatile market is New York. This one, the market moves so powerful. When you are on New York, anything can happen. The market can go up, down. Anything can happen here. And then when you are on London, at least it's not as powerful as New York, but yeah, except for currencies like GBP, I'm sure you know GBP. It's very, very powerful. It moves so strongly. And then you have Tokyo, which sometimes it won't even move sometimes, but when it moves consistently with a nice speed. And then you have Sydney, which does not move. Okay, that's the job of the trading sessions. Okay, so another thing, now I'm forced to go back to the website. Okay, and I'm going back to the website because I want to show you how to set your time correctly, because you may find that this does not correspond with your time on your phone. Okay, so I want to show you how to set your time properly. Okay, so I'm forced to go back to the website now, open my data. I just want to show you how to set time so that you can avoid confusion. Remember, in these courses, I'm giving you everything. Like, I don't want to leave anything behind. I want you to only ask what you don't understand. Remember, now we are not on fundamentals. I will make a video specific for fundamentals so we can avoid all the news happening here. I just want to show you the trading sessions, because some people don't like trading fundamentals. So this is just trading sessions. So immediately when after visiting your Forex Factory website, you are going to see this thing here. It's written today and time. Okay, you must make sure that the time you see here correspond with your time, because if not, it will make a lot of confusions for you. So you're going to click here on the time. Don't click the dates. If the dates are not correct, you can also click the dates, but that really happens. So I'll click my time. You can see it's loading. After loading the time, you can see my time is Pretoria. Okay, it's written here time zone, time format. What kind of time do you want? Okay, so you click here. You can see this little thing here, and then you can choose the time that correspond with your time. There are a lot of times here: Samau, Wellington, Auckland, whatever, whatever, Port. You can click any here. You can see we have the likes of Sydney. I'm sure we'll have Tokyo somewhere here. So you choose what's yours. Okay, so mine is Pretoria. Okay, mine is Pretoria, and it's already clicked. You can see it's here. I'll just click it again so that we go back. I saw Harare. Or you can do this thing, synchronized time. Synchronized time, it means that this will automatically takes what it sees on your phone or your device, whether on computer or whatever. That's called the synchronized time. It will consistently adjust with your phone. Okay, you must actually take this serious, because you are going to have a problem if you don't, whether you are on fundamentals or anything. So I just pressed save settings. Yeah, so we can go back now. So we are done with time. If you have problem with dates, you can also click the dates. I'm sure you can just click here April, and then you choose any date you want. Okay, and then this works for fundamental. So I think I'm done here. For any questions, you will send me the questions about the trading sessions. Remember, you just scroll to the website at the bottom, and then you are going to find your sessions with this line. You can click here, or you can see here it's written here. You can see you can mark this or unmark it. I always love to mark it so that it can be live. This line will always move. Okay, so I'm done with this video. For any questions, you can ask but I think I've said almost everything. Like when the market is on in New York, you can literally trade CAD, because this is when the market comes to London, ne, that's when the news for Euro, GBP, CHF will come up most of the time. Okay, that's where the news will come up. So the trading market just says the people in London who hook up, they're taking decisions, news are happening. And there's one thing that I nearly forget. Sometimes you'll find that it's written bank holiday here. You'll find that it's the written bank holiday on the session. Let's say Tokyo session. They can write bank holiday. That's when they say bank holiday indeed. The banks are not opened, and that's when you'll see that the market won't move that day. The market will just not move because the banks are closed in that country. Okay. Another thing to remember is that from London and New York, many currencies will move here because this is where we have a lot of investors, big markets. So whether currency is on Sydney, Tokyo, most of the time all currencies will move when you are here. So you can trade anything even though it's not part of the sessions. Though I prefer always trading what's in the session. Okay, I think I'm done with this video. Don't forget bank holidays. You must be careful of them, especially if they are here. They are on London and New York. That will impact the market a lot. The market won't move and all those things. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Bye bye.